Hi, this is the first time that my dog has made it into one of my videos, so I'm super excited. Okay, I have been learning so much in this season, and I'm so excited to have this channel and this ministry so I can share with you guys what I go through. I don't really like to give the devil too much credit. I don't like to maximize the devil because I know that God holds all authority and that he's on our side. But at the same time, I don't want to be ignorant to the devil, because how many of you guys know the verse, the devil prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone he may devour? Well, before that verse, it says to be alert and of sober mind. So God's calling us to be alert of the devil. He's not calling us to ignore the devil and to be ignorant of the devil's attacks. And a lion looks for an opportune time to attack. He's not really going to attack you when you are studying God's word every day and you're being diligent and you are talking to God in every moment and you are really rooted in the truth. And I'm not saying that he never does in those moments, but usually those are the moments when we are easily like, get behind me, Satan, and his schemes get shut down right away. He's waiting for you to let your guard down. He's waiting for when you haven't really been spending time reading God's word. He's waiting for when you've decided, hey, I haven't drank in a really long time and I've been doing really good, so I can have a drink or two. He's waiting for when something goes wrong in your life again and you start panicking. That's when he comes. And something that I have seen him routinely use in my life since I gave my life to Jesus is people. And sometimes he's not even clever about it. Like, I'll be worried about a very specific thing, and that very specific thing will be brought up by somebody that I know. And I don't mean to sound paranoid, but I've been walking with Jesus for 4 years. So at the same time, to say that I've been walking with Jesus for 4 years means that I have been experiencing attacks from the enemy for 4 years, because the second you give your life to Jesus, you have a target on your back on the spiritual battlefield. And that's why God tells us that we need to be alert and of sober mind when it comes from friends and when it comes from family. And this is something that I'm currently still trying to learn how to respond to. Like, I'm completely aware when somebody says something at such an opportune time that I'm so close to being like, get behind me, Satan. But obviously we can't say that to people as much as I wish we could, which might make things worse. But this is where God has been working on me, and I am finally understanding the power of the tongue. What we say, what our responses are. When people look at us and say things like, well, aren't you worried about that? Or, oh my goodness, if I was going through your situation, I would be freaking out. Or a number of things that could spark depression or anxiety in your life. You know what your triggers are, and so does the devil. The devil is crafty and he knows what is designed for you. But our tongue holds one of two things, and there is so much power with our tongue. The tongue can either bring death or life. Those who love to talk will reap the consequences. Words kill and words give life. They are either poison or fruit. You choose. Guys, I feel like I unlocked something in this season of my life. God has been showing me something brand new, and you have no idea how excited I am to share it with you, because I feel like once I got here in my mind, everything changed. I've always had this preconceived notion that we should talk about our feelings, and I think we're definitely living in a time where that is really preached by the world. That it's really good to let it all out to your family, to your friends, and to people in general, even your therapist. And I'm certainly not saying that we should bottle things up 24/7. But what I am saying is, are you speaking truth, or are you speaking what the devil's lies have caused you to believe because you aren't rooted in truth? And two, who are you airing all of this out to? Are you speaking to someone who even knows the truth? Are you speaking to someone who has demons around them instead of angels? Are you speaking to someone who is going to give you a response rooted in truth or rooted in fear? After this season of my life, I can't help but feel like this narrative of speaking about your feelings is from the devil, because I've started to change my speech lately. I've really held back, and I don't speak what's on my mind every single moment. I don't speak how I'm feeling in every single moment, especially if I'm anxious or I'm depressed or I'm worried or I'm paranoid. I don't bring that into my speech. Instead, I keep truth and life on my tongue. Even if I may not be feeling truth and life in my mind in that moment, especially in those moments, because our hearts are the most deceitful thing, and our minds can be super deceptive too. The Lord calls us to capture our thoughts and our minds and make them obedient to Christ. So if you're having an anxious thought, make it obedient and speak life. Don't speak what's on your mind. Don't give those anxious thoughts power. And let me just tell you, this has been one of the most powerful tools I've ever experienced when it comes to spiritual attacks. I'm currently still learning this, but I'm realizing how much power we have in our tongue, guys. When we speak life on our tongue, it really changes the game, which is what the devil is playing with your mind. The devil is playing a game with your mind. Speak life on your tongue. Respond with truth and life. God bless you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I pray that not only encouraged you, but equipped you, because as you know, if you're doing this walk like me, it's not easy. We're all constantly fighting off the lies and attacks from the enemy, but the Bible gives us truth. The Bible tells us how to play the game and how to win, and that's with truth and life. That comes by reading the word. So get in the word and start thinking before you speak. See you for the next one. Hello, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more videos that will help you grow in your faith with Jesus, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so you are notified the second we post a new video. And as always, I will see you guys in the comments. Bye, guys.